Welcome back to FHB House, Nebraska. We've made a ton of progress on the build and we're ready to start installation. We have a few different applications of the Rockwool mineral wool products, and I wanted to walk through what it's like to use mineral wool. First, we're going to start down in the basement. Let's go take a look. Today we're going to be working with a mineral wool product that's called Rockwool. Our basement has 2 bedrooms and a living space, so it has to be comfortable and dry. We insulated the interior of the concrete foundation walls with 1¼ inch Rockwool Comfort Board 80 for continuous R5 before framing the walls. They recommend fastener in the center and then 2 on the outside, so it'll be 5 per panel. This application is actually just with open walls before our stud framing. It's actually super easy to install just by yourself. On a different section of the basement, we actually installed the framing 1¼ inch away from the foundation, enough to get this material back here. And that way it's an easier install, but then I can also use a little bit less fasteners and stack it quicker. On the exterior of the house, we're using the Rockwool Comfort Board, and it's an R5, and we're installing it with screws and washers first, and then we apply a furring strip over the top of that with a lag bolt that goes directly into the studs. So we're spacing these every 16 inches on center. And this also acts as a rain screen because Comfort Board is water resistant, so anything that gets back behind here will run down the face of this to our drip edge and out below. We're using a different product on our walls and ceiling, which is the Comfort Bats. On the ceiling, we're using an R30 and an R21 to achieve R51 in the attic space. And then on the exterior walls, we have an R13 Comfort Bat with an air space in between, and then also we have the R5 on the exterior as well. The panels are friction fit. They're super easy to install, cuts easily with a serrated knife. One thing to make sure that you're using proper PPE, safety glasses, N95 masks, and gloves and long sleeve shirts. On our upper levels, we're going to be using the Safe and Sound in between all of our walls. Can have a little bit quieter space, and there's not as much sound transfer. Because of the friction fit, it's not required to staple it because it fits so well. Another benefit of Rockwool to mention that we may not have been able to get from another type of insulation is an extra layer of fire protection. That's because stone wool is non-combustible. So that's it for today. We'll see you guys next time on FHB House, Nebraska.